Welcome everyone. The question that is shown on the screen, it is came in the CBSE 2026 physics question paper. A plane electromagnetic wave travels through a vacuum and the magnetic field associated with it is B equal to 5 into 10 to the power minus 8, which is the magnitude of the magnetic field, or the peak value you can say, sine 3 into 10 to the power 10 minus 150x Tesla, where x in meters, t in seconds, and the velocity of the wave is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, 4.5 into 10 to the power 7 meter per second, 3.5 into 10 to the power 7 meter per second, 2.5 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So obviously we are going to understand that this is the electromagnetic wave, and obviously here we know from the study, that is, if you say that this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, okay, no, that is the wave is propagating along the x-axis. So if I say this is my x-axis, if I say this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis, and this is my z-axis, then if you say the magnetic field is along this plane, if this represents your magnetic field, then it represents the electric field. Okay, it represents the electric field. It is something like that, and both are perpendicular to each other. Okay, both are perpendicular to each other. So if you write it down, the equation of the magnetic field, then V vector equal to B naught sine omega t minus of k into x, if the wave is propagating along the x direction. Okay, so this is the equation of the magnetic field. Okay, so obviously here it just matches. So from here several things we are getting, that is, we are getting what is the B naught value, what is the magnitude, what is the peak value of the magnetic field, that is 5 into 10 to the power minus of 8 Tesla. Okay, here one thing you need to know, that you know this ratio, that is the E naught divided by B naught equal to C. Okay, E naught by B naught equal to C. So here we have to find it out, what is the velocity of the wave. So from here again a comparison, this is omega equal to 3 into 10 to the power 10. Okay, so omega equal to 2 pi multiplied by linear frequency equal to 3 multiplied by 10 to the power 10. So from here, if anyone want to find it out what is the frequency, then frequency is equal to 3 multiplied by 10 to the power 10 divided by 2 pi. Okay, now obviously if I match this one and this one, then we are getting k equal to 150. K equal to 150. What is k? K is nothing but the wave number. So we can write it down, k is equal to 2 pi divided by lambda. Okay, so it is 15 multiplied by 0. So if you want to find it out what is lambda, then lambda is equal to 2 pi divided by 150. Okay, so if you want to find it out what is the velocity of the wave, the velocity of the wave is equal to frequency multiplied by the wavelength. What is the frequency? We have just calculated, and that is in hertz. That is 3 into 10 to the power 10 divided by 2 pi. What is the wavelength? Wavelength is 2 pi divided by 150. So if you just put these values, what is the frequency? The value of the frequency is 3 multiplied by 10 to the power 10 divided by 2 pi. Okay, the value of the wavelength I am putting here, so it becomes 150. It is 2 pi divided by 150. Okay, so obviously that thing will be meter per second, because hertz is nothing but second inverse. Okay, so 2 pi cancels out, and the thing that is left there, 3 divided by 150 multiplied by 10 to the power 10 meter per second. So I can easily write it down, 300 multiplied by 10 to the power 8, okay, divided by 150, simple mathematics. So this will become 150, 300, okay, so it becomes 2. So this will become 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So option A is the correct answer of it. If anyone want to find it out, what is the value of the electric field from here, what is the magnitude of electric field, then obviously we have to put it in that particular equation. And C is 3 into 10 to the power 8, we know. Okay, so from that we can easily find it out what is the value of the E naught, and we can easily write it down by following this: E vector equal to E naught sine omega t minus kx. E vector equal to E naught sine omega t minus kx. We can also write it down the equation of the electric field. Okay, but here the velocity is constant and we have find it out. This 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So this is the electromagnetic wave, the plane electromagnetic wave it is discussing about in this question. The data is given, that is not light. Thank you all of you.